What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm be starting another QPR career, this time on FIFA 21, and this is my guy right here. Obviously I can definitely grow a beard, so yeah, I'm joking, I can't, but I don't care because I personally don't want one anyway. But yeah, that's my guy right there, obviously from whoops, oh my god, in France. We're going to be managing QPR, who are one of the weaker teams, I guess, if you compare the star ratings to a lot of the other championship teams. There are a lot of 3.5-star teams here, couple 3-star, a few 2.5 stars. So we are one of the few 2.5 stars, and clearly the financial aspect of the club will be the most important according to the board. I mean, professional, what? Yo, this game's taking the mick a little bit, you know? I won't do a financial takeover, otherwise everyone makes the career mode a little bit too easy. But yeah, we'll now have a look at the squad and see what signings we need and stuff. Okay, so we have 3 different tournaments. Obviously we're going to just take the one with the most money, because I don't think we'll be blessed with it. I should have probably looked at the transfer budget on the thing, but let's see, how much do we have? We have £3 million, not a lot, so hopefully there will be some cheap bargains out there that we can sign. This is the team, and obviously I've looked at the team a little bit before. I know Dieng does start in real life, but Kelly is high rated, so I'm going to put him in. Very slow centre back in Dickey. Left back, he's alright. I think the striker is a position that we probably do need to improve. Although Dykes is decent in real life, he's just not my kind of striker on FIFA. And there's Kelman, but he's just not very good. But he is fast, which is what I want. So maybe Kelman will get a few opportunities. I don't think Bond will really play a lot, I can't lie. Chair I think is fine. I think on the face of it we probably need maybe a winger, even though Willock's alright to be fair, but if there's a better winger out there, I don't think I'll be mad. Jose Samuel will probably be the key player, especially in this first season, along with Chair probably. I do see them two probably being our main source of goals and chances. I think a new striker is probably needed if there's a young cheap one out there. Maybe a left back, maybe, because Wallace is quite old, and although Hamar Lion, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I think I butchered it, but although he's decent, we could get a back, or actually maybe, I think left back should be right, maybe another centre back, because they are all slow as hell. And although this is an ultimate team or online where it's more necessary, I do probably think a faster one would be beneficial. And maybe actually I think we should be okay for midfielders. Maybe be a backup cam potentially. So striker I think is priority with a centre back, and then if we have any money left we can maybe get either another winger or another attacking midfielder, and we should be alright for the first season. And of course there is one man that we do need to bring back, I think, over the course of the series. I did promise Samuel, who commented in the last QPR career mode episode from FIFA 20. He asked if we would be bringing Ezzy back, or he asked if I'll be doing a career mode. I said yes, and he wants me to sign Ezzy back, and I will do that. When it will happen, I'm not sure. I don't think we'll have the budget in the first. It's definitely not in the first season. Maybe in the second season if we're lucky. If we go up, I think we'll be able to sign him in the second season. If we don't, probably not. But yeah, obviously he was the hero last year, captained us to our Champions League title. So hopefully we can bring him back and he can do the same again. He has had quite a decent start in real life for Crystal Palace, obviously. He scored a very nice free kick. Oh, and in terms of the youth academy, we've actually got a few good players here. This keeper here looks really good, to be fair. We unfortunately we have 3 good keepers. I don't know what's the point of this because obviously only one of them can play at a time. But the rest of them, this guy looks alright. Prince, maybe you could get a chance. David, potentially as well. You know, you got some good physicals, maybe. Davil, I can't lie, your potential's looking kind of low. All 3 of the we have 3 keepers and 3 wingers. So that's great. You know, great variety in the squad. But yeah, hopefully we will get some gems because the youth system this year seems to actually produce a lot better players from your report. So hopefully we'll find quite a few through our youth scout. Obviously we get 1 already here at the start. Can we afford another one? I guess we could, but he's just not going to be very good. We could get this one, but that's at home. That's 1.2 mil gone. We'll only have 2 mil to spend on players. I don't know if that's the wisest decision right now. Maybe we'll just stick with 1 for now, and then obviously later on we'll get more if we have any money left over from transfers or something. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end this episode. Leave your player suggestions in the comments, and also just if you have any other tips, maybe about, for example, if you want someone to be retrained in a different position or something like that. Harris, that does not mean sign James in the comments or sign Maguire, okay, because they're too expensive, and Maguire's even slower than Dickey, so he's not coming in. But yeah, if you have any transfer suggestions, cheap players would be ideal, who are probably quite young and will just help the team, but also grow. Because obviously I don't want to sign like a 35-year-old who's going to have 1 good season, unless it's Andy Carroll, who is a god on this game. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, where I will hopefully have a short list of players ready to sign.